Today, the mayor, city staff, and representatives of the Black community came together at City Hall to come a bit closer to getting concrete action on the issues facing the Black community.
The city of Toronto has come together.
Dozens of meetings have been held with Black community members and service agencies since the start of the year to tackle this problem. The goal today was to get feedback and ideas on the findings so far. The information will be used to draft a 5-year action plan to confront the issue. Some credit the Black Lives Matter movement for challenging the government to pay more attention to the community's needs.
Certainly last year when Black Lives Matter did the encampment at the police station, it created another moment of spotlight for the community to continue to talk to governments about the situation of Black people here in Toronto and their needs and hopes and aspirations.
Gender, also sexuality, also ability, also religion. So we're recognizing the diversity of Black folk that are here and that those people feel safe as these conversations continue to happen.
As you can see from the conversation and the discussion around the room, there's a buzz. People feel like with these concrete actions that we will be trying to hold the people who are responsible accountable for the implementation. So there were a few things that were announced, like for example, targeting blacks for training. We think that that needs to be expanded.
The plan includes the idea of apprenticeship programs for Black youth, an initiative that would require government funding. Mayor John Tory was there and listening.
I heard them talk about the fact that the existence of larger numbers of Black teachers in the school will help in terms of the ability of those teachers and those kids to identify with each other, but also perhaps in turn to make sure that an increased number of teachers will have the sensitivity that comes with being a Black person like many of the kids they're teaching. Because when you go to the schools, as I do in many areas of the city, especially outside of the downtown, you will see there that a majority of the kids, a substantial majority of the kids are themselves brown or Black, some color other than white. And I think we just have to be sensitive to this. None of these things by themselves represent the solution to any kind of racism or discrimination. It's a human condition that you have to try to deal with as best you can. But I think all of them are points that really made me think when I sat there and heard people talk about it in the very rational, constructive way that they did.
Tory added that the implementation of the action plan would require the leadership of Black community members, and they have been participating enthusiastically. More than 800 have been involved in the consultation so far.
We have much work to do, but I am deeply thankful for all of you being here and being part of all the work over decades and over the last few weeks to get us to this particular moment.
Today's consultation is part of the Toronto for All campaign. It's trying to raise awareness around not only anti-Black racism, but Islamophobia, homelessness, and transphobia. The action plan will go to Executive Committee and then City Council this summer for approval and implementation.